This is a reading from the Book of Thoth that I find very interesting. It talks about what we could find as the grey alien phenomenon, possibly, or interpret as some other form of interdimensional entities that he describes as coming from the shadows. And let me start with this. Deep are the mysteries around thee, hidden are the secrets of old. Man is in process of changing to forms that are not of this world. Grows he in time to the formless, a plane on the cycle above. Know ye, you must become formless before ye are one with the light. List ye, O man, to my voice, telling of the pathways to light, showing the way of attainment, when ye shall be one with the light. Search ye the mysteries of earth's heart, because we're part of the earth cycle. Learn of the law that exists, holding the stars in their balance by the force of the primordial mist, what we call the void. Seek ye the flame of the earth's life, bathe in the glare of its flame. And inside every planet is a tetrahedral geometry, or a pyramid, and this may be related, may not be. Follow the three-cornered pathway until thou too art aflame. Speak thou in words without voice to those who dwell down below. Seems like some telepathy. Enter the blue-litten temple and bathe in the fire of all life. And a quick note on the three-cornered pathway, that there are the 3 points where the pyramid touches the sphere, or the planet, and we have it at Hawaii. It's a great spot of Jupiter. There's a huge volcano on Mars, and various other effects that show up at these key points. Something to do with that. And then he goes on to say, Speak, I of Ancient Atlantis, speak of the days of the kingdom of shadows, speak of the coming of the children of shadows. Out of the great deep were they called by the wisdom of earthmen, called for the purpose of gaining great power. Far in the past Atlantis existed, men there who delved into darkness using dark magic, calling up beings from the great deep below us. Forth came they into this cycle. Formless were they of another vibration. Formless were they of another vibration, existing unseen by the children of earthmen. Only through blood could they have formed being. Only through man could they live in the world. So it seems like there's a connection between some entities in the deep trying to gain form and using man as a host. Something like what we're seeing with the grey alien phenomenon and abductions and implants may or may not be related. In the form of man moved they amongst us, but only to sight were they as men. Serpent-headed when the glamour was lifted, but appearing to man as men among men. Serpent-headed when the glamour was lifted. It also talks about a special word that was used to break the veil that they used to conceal their true form. That was Zin-Uru, Z-I-N-U-R-U. And this is meant to be a powerful word that was able to break a vibration pattern of some type. Crept they into the councils, taking forms that were like unto men, slaying by their arts the chiefs of the kingdom, taking they their form and ruling over man. Only by magic could they be discovered, only by sound could their faces be seen. Sought they from the kingdom of shadows to destroy man and rule in his place. But know ye, the masters were mighty in magic, able to lift the veil from the face of the serpent, able to send him back to his place. Came they to man and taught him the secret, the word that only a man can pronounce. That's interesting. And just going to the next page. And it says something about white master may control and bind them while in the flesh. That's interesting. Seek not the kingdom of shadows, for evil will surely appear, for only the master of brightness shall conquer the shadow of fear. Know ye, O my brother, that fear is an obstacle great. Be master of all in the brightness, the shadow will soon disappear. Hear ye and heed my wisdom, the voice of light is clear. Seek not the valley of shadows, and light only will appear. And then he says, List ye, O man, to the great depth of my wisdom. Speak I of knowledge hidden from man. Far have I been on my journey through space and time, even to the end of the space-time of this cycle. Found I there the great barrier, holding man from leaving this cycle. I glimpsed the forms, I glimpsed the hounds of the barrier, laying in wait for he who would pass them. In that space where time exists not, faintly I sense the guardians of cycles. Move they only through angles, free are they not of the curved dimensions. Strange and terrible are the hounds of the barrier, follow they consciousness to the limits of space. Think not to escape by entering your body, for follow they fast the soul through angles. Only the circle will give ye protection, safe from the claws of the dweller in angles. This is something to do with metaphysics or physics, I'm guessing. Once in a time past I approached the great barrier, and saw on the shores where time exists not the formless forms of the hounds of the barrier. I, hiding in mist beyond time, I found them, and they, scenting me afar off, raised themselves and gave the great bell cry that can be heard from cycle to cycle, and moved through space toward my soul. Fled I then fast before them, back from time's unthinkable end, but ever after me pursued they, moving in strange angles not known to man. I, on the grey shore of time-space end, found I the hounds of the barrier, ravening for the soul who attempts the beyond. Fled I through the circles back to my body, fled and fast after me they followed, pursuers in the circles of time. But even yet, when free from my body, cautious ever must I be not to move through angles, else my soul might never be free. Know ye, the hounds of the barrier move only through angles, and never through curves of space. Only by moving through curves can ye escape them, for in angles they will pursue thee. O man, heed ye my warning, seek not to break open the gate to beyond. Few there are who have succeeded in passing the barrier to the great light that shines beyond. For know ye, ever the dwellers seek such souls to hold in their thrall. List ye, O man, and heed my warning. The Book of Thoth, Thoth.